Alright, well today is going to be a quick scouting trip. I'm basically in my backyard. If you want to consider that this place is, I don't know, turn off maybe about 20 miles from home. But, got 3 or 4 areas I want to check that I know turkeys have been in before. This area here is one of them. Before the fire. Now not so much. It's been a real dry winter. That's going to change a lot of things because water. The creek that's usually full this time of year is now empty, so that does not bode well. Looks dry. I mean, it's a burn area. But last spring I did hear some gobblers down in this area before. And before the fire, they used to be down here. This used to be really, really lush. Not so much now. There's some water down there. Well, there's some water down here. Offhand, I think I'm going to go back down and go over the side of the mountain while the mud's still frozen. Usually if there's turkeys up here, they don't show up here until like the second week of May. Usually, not always. But there's hardly any grain. There is some water up here, so that's good. Now I know there's been a moose around here. I suspected it, but I don't know, a little small, but that right there, pretty heavy. Well, here's our camping spot from last year. Someone moved the fire pit, and it is really muddy and getting in here. It's frozen right now. But for some stupid reason, someone moved the fire pit over here. You know what I bet you it was? They're trying to conceal it. Because last year there was a fire ordinance for no campfires. So they probably moved it over here to conceal their fire. Alright, I gotta go. And then get off the top of this mountain before the mud thaws out. Alright. Check out the second area. I'm parked down that way because I know this road's going to get pretty muddy. I drove in a little bit, but I already know this road is going to get pretty muddy in a couple hours. I'm just going to walk up here, see if I see anything. Sometimes the best way to find sign or to hear anything is just to walk a couple miles. So, here's where I took my daughter a couple weeks ago. We parked right around there, hiked back up in there, and she always wants to climb up a ridge. So I let her. Mentioned the other day, hey, we can go up there and get a better look. Boy, she bit on that fast. Wonder if I'm a bad father for bringing my daughter up that ridge. She's a little young. But she wanted to go up there and she didn't quit. I used to joke when I was younger, I was part mountain goat. Wonder if she's still got that, or she's got that spunk in her too. And this is why you, don't go in some areas, even though you can, because you can get in, but you might not be able to get out. This is all frozen right now, hard as a rock. But in a couple hours, maybe less, this is going to be a bog. That's why I stopped here. That's why I stopped earlier, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, and coming over the mountain, it was really bad in one spot. Helpful household tip. Muddy roads are passable in the morning before they thaw, but after they thaw, you're hosed if you can't do it. That's the first real sign I've seen. Right here. That's a tom. Old though. So they've definitely been up here. Thought I saw some hen scat a little while back, but I wasn't sure. Those are old tracks though. Yeah. I found some. Right over there. One tom and 2 hens. Oh my gosh. Found them. It never fails. Always check a clearing before you walk into it. They're already henned up. This is awesome. That one was in full strut. I think they saw me or heard me. At least one tom and 2 jakes. That's interesting, not a single gobble. Oh, look at that one run. They're going up into the mountains. Alright, so they're in that clearing right there. I suspected they were right here. And I know my wife roosted one right there. We've camped right here, so they're using this draw because I know higher up they're bouncing around from here to there, because I know last year they're up in here. So they're up in here, they're using right here. Some tracks right here. Combined with those tracks in the snow back there. They're probably starting their way back there, working their way this way, going up. That would be my guess, but they're starting that way, then they have to be roosting down that way somewhere. But where would they be roosting that direction? Well, that was cool. I'm backing my way out now. Here's the other camera. I don't know if that's gonna help this year or not, but yeah. Anyway, I want to go further up there, but at this point, I think going further past where I did is purely academic. I'm gonna leave them be. There's a couple of more areas I want to check out, and then I'm gonna head home. All right, I think this is gonna be the last area I'm gonna check today, and then I'm gonna head home. I know there's been turkeys in this little valley back in here before. I mean, I've seen, it's been a couple years, but I found fish scatting there. And I know where's a roost area further up there. So, we'll see if there's any fresh sign. Kind of doubt it, but you never know. There you go, right there. That's old. A day or two. Right there. Right there. Alright, so they've been here too. Some scat right there. I saw another boot print besides my own too. Right there. Another hunter's been here recently. Yeah. That's real fresh. Of course I got it on my hand. Oh shit. No wonder there's more right here. Yeah, there's turkeys in here. I think around here was a roost area. Could be any of these trees way up there. Looking for feathers or scat piles. I'm pretty sure there's at least a hen around here somewhere. I don't see anything. This might not be a roost area anymore. I am a lucky guy. Not only did I find some turkeys today, but I dropped my phone on the mountainside back there and I found it. That would have been real bad. Anyway, wish I could have got a telephoto lens or something, man. There was a lot of toms in there. At least 1, 2 toms. At least one tom I saw. A couple jakes. It would make sense to be 2 toms in there. Yeah, that was sweet. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm heading home. So, have a good one.